So hello, this video is for the upper management at Allstate. I can't send this by email. Apparently about a 1.5 minute video doesn't send to email. So I'm going to YouTube for this. So 3 weeks ago today we had a fire on the day we were shipping out my stepson to go to the Army. We called our insurance agent at Allstate and they sent Serpro out. Serpro looked at the place and said, it's pretty bad. It's probably gonna be a total loss. We need Allstate to come look. And so I called Allstate and asked them, please come out here. They said they'd send a third-party investigator. I said, please do. And Serpro thought that was a good idea as well to see the magnitude of this. So they since then have lost contact with Serpro. They're not speaking to Serpro anymore. Serpro's asked me again to have them come out. But so far, 3 weeks now, nobody's came out to shore the roof up. Nobody's came out to do anything to the building or even look at it from Allstate. So they said we're covered, and then they said, well, we got some questions. You have a business address here. I bought the Allstate policy from my commercial auto policy, which has my work truck, which is located at this address. So they knew that I had a business, concrete business, mind you. I do flat work. I do driveways and sidewalks. So first they were concerned about that. And then they wanted to know if any of these tools were write-offs from my business. Do I use these for my business? And these are the tools I have. These are not concrete tools. There's not a single concrete tool in this building. So I explained to them no. So they wanted tax records. I show them tax records of all my items I write off and where they're located on their property, none of which are in here or look like these kind of things. They're concrete tools. So I think they started to get over that part. So now they're saying this is a business. So now they're saying I'm running a second business in here. I've had tools since 8th grade, like in this toolbox right here. These I bought in 8th grade from Sears. I remember this. My cousin Coy gave me these wrenches. I bought these from a yard sale that were brand new. The guy sold brand new tools at a yard sale when I was a kid, 8th grade as well. Still have those. I don't have the receipt for those. They're asking for receipts for any new tools. I said, any new tools you'd have receipts for, but I don't. So they're saying I have a business in here. So they want to know, I feel like I'm interrogated every time I go on and talk to them because I get new questions or same questions answered over and over again. What do you do in your shop? What do you do with your tools? What kind of things do you make? And what do you do with the things you make? So here's what I do in my shop. My El Camino's in here. I was doing a valve adjustment on my El Camino. These are pieces of steel. We bought a wood shed to put our wood under. We poured a concrete pad on the property to put our wood, and we're gonna build this shed. So we brought these in here to weld these together because it comes in a box. Weld them together, we were gonna paint them, but now they've all rusted. Like all of my tools in here have rusted from this fire. Getting pretty bad. So at any rate, that's what that's for, and that's what I'm doing in this portion of the shop. And if we go back here, they wanted me to send documentation showing that, proving that these are for personal use. So I built this 2 nights before Halloween. I built this. It was a fun project. It's a suit of armor, and I built this little hat. I'm still working on it. It's still on this bench. So that's what I'm doing in this portion of the shop. I call it the shop. It's my hobby shop. And then over here, I have my Kicks 500. I have for 24 years. It has 8 hours on this bad boy. I was going to clean this up. It's got melted plastic all over it. I was going to clean this thing up and possibly sell it. I was keeping it as a classic. I wanted to keep it for 20 years at least. Anyways, I also built this, which is completely rusted out. This thing was beautiful. This is a metal forge I was building. I built this last winter. Not quite finished. Fun project. I got boat motors back here and stuff. So this is this portion of the shop. So I'm not running a business in here. It's my personal hobby shop. I've been collecting these things, like I said, since I was 15 years old. And so I just want to sum this up in case you haven't been getting the photos. Everybody sent photos to Allstate showing everything in the building, what's going on. And this definitely is not a business, as every portion of my shop is full of my personal items that I am in the middle of working on. Here's a hood for one of my trucks I've owned for 20-something years. So that's this room. There's my hood, because here's my auto body parts and stuff to do this hood. And here's one of my tools that are completely rusted out. So that's what I do in my shop, just to sum that up. Now they're asking questions on, I have a boat for an office. Do you use your tools to work on your boat that's your office? I said, well, no. None of these tools, if I need to. These aren't really portable. That toolbox weighs 3,000 pounds. So I've already showed them what's also on my tax records and things, other tools that I might use if I wanted to work on my office that are portable. And I've showed them all of these tools. So I have things like this. I have these type of bags. All these fell over. Oh my gosh. So I have all these that are absolutely, I've got doubles and triples of all kinds of mechanic tools and tools that are part of my business that I can take down and work on my boat, which has really nothing to do with what's going on in that shop. So I'm not sure why they're asking that question, but I just want to sum it up again. Here's my tools if I have to go down and do something to that boat. And here's more concrete tools over here. So I just hope this helps you guys get everything figured out. It's my monster truck in front of the shop that I've been working on for 5 years now. As far as tools go, yeah, some of these tools I told them are brand new, I've never used. This one I've used probably 20 times, maybe about that. I haven't used a lot of these much. Some of them I've never used. I'll show you some I've never used that I bought over 20 years ago. And they said I should have receipts for things that are new. So I bought that over 20 years ago. Never been bolted down. It's been taped up for 15 years since I've lived here. I bought this welder and this plasma cutter. Brand new, never used. I bought that for the metal over here that's on my bench so I can weld this outside, because it's a portable welder, so I can weld this outside when I go to put it together. I've got another tool over here I've never used. This thing is brand new. It's never been plugged in yet. I just don't have the room and time to plug it in. I haven't had a use for it exactly yet, but one day I hope. You can see the difference of what it's done to things. That's another tool that's brand new. I have a bender over in the corner. Well, it's dark back there. I don't have half my electricity because of the fire. But there's a bender back there that I've never used either for bending, making roll bars and things. I've never made one yet. Would like to one day. So that's my hobby shop. I hope this helps you figure out that I'm not running a business in here. I'm not making no money out of here. So next they want taxes showing I have no extra income reported on my taxes. Not sure what that has to do with my hobby shop, but that's what we're getting them next, because all my other 4 years of taxes I've sent them showing write-offs. I guess they need some more information. So that's where we're at 3 weeks later. Hope this helps Allstate look at this shop and realize there is no business going on in here, as every section is full of my personal items that I'm working on or that I'm storing in here. Up top is camping gear, furniture. There are some photos up there. We haven't looked at them yet. We're scared to see what they look like. My speakers, it melted the fronts off the speakers. Here's one of them, melted up. But up there are speakers, a weight bench, furniture, camping gear, and some outdoor furniture. And that's about it, folks. So, yep, this is my hobby shop. I've been collecting tools since I was 15 years old. My lifetime of investment. Thank you.